Hello students, welcome back. I hope you understand what we have been dealing with last times. Last time we have seen about, if you remember, I hope you are reviewing the video now. Last time you have seen about environments and the locality. If you remember, last time we deal with that, what do we mean by locality? We said that locality is the sum total of all living and non-living which are found in our environments. Also, if you remember, we said that living things are things which can breathe, which can move from one place to place, which can give a birth or which can reproduce, and also which can grow or physical growing or physical enlargement or by physical appearance. And we say that non-living object cannot move from one place to places. Non-living objects cannot reproduce. Non-living objects cannot grow. And we say that, if you remember, there are four main directions like west, east, north, and south. Today we are going to see from the point we have stopped, we are going to see all non-living things one by one. Then we will start from airs. Students, what we mean by air? Why it is needed? Why air is needed? Can you survive without air? Parents, please ask your students. Response for your parents. We cannot survive, we cannot able to live without air, students. Yes? So, air can be found everywhere. You can found everywhere. Airs can be found everywhere. You can found on the sky, you can found to the nearest of you, you can found airs everywhere. You can found air everywhere. The second one is plants and animals need air to live. Students, plants and animals need air to survive or to live. Without air, no man can live. Without air, even for 5 and 10 seconds, you cannot survive. So, plants and animals to grow up, to reproduce, and for other functions, air is necessary to plants and animals. So, plants and animals need air to live. And air cannot be seen by our naked eyes. But we can feel its presence. Students, you cannot see by your naked eyes the air. The air cannot be seen by our naked eyes. But we can feel its presence. We can feel its presence when we inhale and exhale. Students, what we mean by inhaling? I hope you understand. Last time I told you that. What we mean by inhaling? Inhaling means that it is taking fresh air to inside. Inhaling means that taking a fresh air to inside. It is called inhaling. And what we mean by exhaling? Exhaling means that given out of a gas given out of a gas. Given out of a gas. So, without air, you cannot breathe, or you cannot inhale, or you cannot give air to inside, and you cannot give air to outside. So, air move the plants. And objects. This moving air is called wind. Students, have you seen the airs by your naked eyes? No, we cannot see the airs by our naked eyes, but we can feel its presence when it moves the plants and other materials from one place to places. Or when it moves, we can feel its presence. This moving air is called the wind. This moving air is called the wind. This moving air is called the wind. Have you got the point, students? Thank you. So, this moving air is called the wind. The wind. Students, how can we know the wind directions? How can we know? How can we know the wind? Students, how can we know the wind directions? We said that the wind is the moving air. So how can we know the wind directions? What will be the direction of the wind? From which direction to which directions the wind is blowing? So the wind direction is, we can identify the direction of wind, by the material called wind vane. Wind vane. Bear in your mind, students. Wind vane is the material which is used for showing or identifying the direction of the wind. You can do it, the materials in your homes, and you can identify or you can see the direction of the winds. Good. So the wind vane is the material or the object which is used for the identifying of the wind directions. The wind direction. Understand, students? Good. Let me see the importance of air. Importance of air. Students, what will be the importance of airs? What will be the importance of airs? Tell to your parents. Have you told them, students? Good. Air, all living things need air to breathe. All living things need air to breathe. Without breathing, the living organisms couldn't survive. So the air is the crucial and it is the important to all living organisms to breathe. Understand, students? We said that breathing is inhaling and exhaling of gases or a fresh air. So, to survive or to live, all living things need air. The second one is we need fresh air to keep. We need fresh air to keep our body healthy. Students, without fresh air, we couldn't survive. So, for the gas exchanges inside of our body, the fresh air is the very crucial. So, we need fresh air to keep our body healthy at every times. The third one is air is used to fill balls, tires, and balloons. Students, in your homes, you use air to fill your balls. For example, the ball with which you play, you need air to fill it. So air is used to fill balls, tires, and balloons. These all are the importance of air. What will be the last? Air is necessary. What do you mean by necessary, students? Necessary means that it is very important to burn things. So, students, these all points are explain the importance of air. So, air is used for to need for the breathing. We need air, fresh air to keep our body healthy. Air is used to fill balloons, tires, and balls. Air is necessary and very important to burn things. These all are the importance of air. Have you got the point, students? Thank you very much. Just I'll pass to another non-living things parts, that is liquids.
አስኳላ ልጆን በቤቶ የሚያስተምሩበት አማራጭ ፊልም። አዳዲስ ፊልሞቻችን እንዲደርሱ ሰብስክራይብ በማድረግ የቻናላችን ቤተሰብ ይሁኑ። ፊልሞቹን ሼር በማድረግ ለወዳጅ ዘመዶ ያጋሩ። አስኳላ አማራጭ የማስተማሪያ ዘዴ